Your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant will grow. If you fill it with worry, doubt, and self-criticism, negativity will take root and control your life. But if you nurture it with gratitude, faith, and trust in Allah, you'll experience a complete transformation. Mufti Menk reminds us that our thoughts are powerful. They shape our emotions, influence our actions, and determine how we handle life's challenges. Today, we're going to explore how to reprogram your mind, eliminate negative thinking, and replace it with a mindset that brings peace, strength, and closeness to Allah. Let's start this life-changing journey. 1. Impact of negative thinking. Negative thinking slowly eats away at our inner peace and confidence. It clouds our judgment, making even small challenges feel overwhelming. Over time, this mindset not only affects our mood, but also influences the way we interact with others. Spiritually, constant negativity can weaken our connection with Allah by creating feelings of hopelessness and distrust in His plan. It blinds us to blessings and keeps us trapped in self-doubt. Recognizing the damage negative thoughts cause is the first step toward change. When we understand their impact, we become more determined to replace them with healthier, faith-driven perspectives. 2. Islamic perspective on mindset. In Islam, the state of the heart and mind directly influences our relationship with Allah. Mufti Menk emphasizes that a believer's thoughts should be rooted in gratitude, optimism, and reliance on Allah's mercy. A positive mindset doesn't mean denying hardships. It means trusting that every event carries divine wisdom. The Qur'an repeatedly calls us to think well of Allah and expect His help, even in difficulties. When our thoughts align with faith, they inspire patience, resilience, and contentment. This shift in perspective transforms trials into opportunities for spiritual growth, strengthening both our inner peace and our connection with our Creator. 3. Replacing negative thoughts. The mind cannot remain empty. If we remove harmful thoughts, we must fill that space with something better. In Islam, one of the most powerful replacements is dua. Whenever a negative idea surfaces, turn it into a heartfelt supplication, asking Allah for guidance, strength, and clarity. Positive affirmations rooted in Quranic verses and prophetic teachings can also reframe thinking. For example, remembering, "Indeed, with hardship comes ease," nurtures hope. Over time, this practice trains the brain to respond with faith instead of fear. By consciously replacing negativity with trust in Allah, we reshape our mental patterns and strengthen spiritual resilience. 4. Guarding the mind. Protecting the mind begins with controlling what we allow into it. Harmful speech, gossip, and constant exposure to pessimistic or sinful content can plant seeds of negativity that grow over time. Islam teaches us to guard our tongues and ears, for they influence our hearts. Surround yourself with uplifting conversations, beneficial knowledge, and environments that encourage faith. Limiting time with toxic people and avoiding media that promotes despair helps preserve mental clarity. By being selective about what we hear and see, we shield our minds from unnecessary harm and create space for thoughts that nurture peace, hope, and sincerity. 5. Shifting perspective. Changing how we view challenges can completely transform our emotional and spiritual response. Instead of focusing on the discomfort, train yourself to search for the lessons and hidden blessings Allah may have placed within the trial. Every difficulty is an opportunity to grow in patience, humility, and closeness to Allah. Mufti Menk often reminds that a believer trusts there is always a greater purpose, even if it's unseen. By consciously choosing to interpret hardships through the lens of faith, we replace frustration with gratitude and fear with hope. This perspective shift turns life's tests into pathways for spiritual elevation. Reprogramming your mind is a journey of faith, patience, and conscious effort. Choose thoughts that uplift and strengthen your connection with Allah. If you found this message valuable, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring reminders.